Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. We're doing the AEW Dynamite review. This is what, June 25th, 2025 review of Dynamite. Next week will be episode 300 of Dynamite, which is crazy. Like, 300 episodes already. But Dynamite did come out, I think when I was in high school. I think my senior year in high school. So 300 episodes, that was like a few years ago. It was like, what, 5-6 years ago? So we've been seeing everything kind of build up and build up and build up. A great show tonight as well. Seeing everything lead up to All In. I'm gonna be at All In too. All In Texas. It's gonna be a good show as well. Be there in person because I'm from Texas, of course. I live in Texas as well. But yeah, we started the show off with Mercedes and Mone attacking Toni Storm, attacking Toni Storm. The beginning of the show, you know, kind of getting revenge from what Toni Storm did to her last week in Mexico. So we'll see how things kind of shape out and stuff. Also, Ospreay and Swerve, they defeated, was it Blake Christian and I forgot his name. It's Trevor Lee. You know who you are. Well, they defeated those two guys in a little quick match. And after the match, they went out there and challenged the Young Bucks, challenged the EVPs to a match, a tag team match in Texas. I'm hoping the match ups in stakes a little bit. Because they said that they want to put the EVP titles on the line. I say like they want to put their titles on the line being EVP, so they lose that title. But I hope they up the stakes and make it a Texas death match. Tag team Texas death match would be crazy. Ospreay, Swerve versus the Bucks finally ending the feud right here. And then you probably see Ospreay and Swerve later that night as well. Later in the day, because I think the All In Texas actually started like, I think 1 o'clock or something like that. They did it early in the day, which is cool, which is fine by me. I think it's gonna be at the Texas Rangers little arena place, only a little baseball field and stuff. But you're gonna see probably them later in the night go out there and help in the main event too, probably helping Hangman Page and Jon Moxley in that match right there. Not helping Jon Moxley, but helping Hangman Page for Jon Moxley back up in that match. You know, you're gonna have the Death Riders there, and some crazy things happen and stuff like that. Could be one of those Cody Rhodes from the Reigns type moments, you know, where a lot of crazy things happening between both sides and stuff as well. So we'll see what goes on. But next week, on the 300th episode of Dynamite, we're getting Kota Ibushi, the Golden Star. You know, return, of course, on Collision. And then he had his first match back in almost 2 years in AEW. He had a match against Triple Red, of course. We've seen Kota Ibushi, I think the last time we've seen him, I don't know when it was, but I know we've seen him at the Blood and Guts before. We've seen him at All In, the first All In, where he was attacked, the 6-man match. It was him, Hangman, and Kenny versus Kanusa Takesha. There was some other people that was fine. I forgot who else was on that team too as well, but it was like they were going in a little 3-way match, a 6-man match. But the last time we seen Kota Ibushi, I don't know when it was fully, but remember he's been out for injury, but now he's finally back wrestling, and he had a pretty good match with Triple Red tonight, and he's gonna fight Okada next week on 300 episode. We haven't seen Okada and Ibushi fight against each other in a while like that, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what goes on. My prediction for this match is that Okada defeat Ibushi in a tough one, but after the match he go crazy. He'll do the same thing he did to Kenny by beating Ibushi, but Kenny comes to save Ibushi, and we get a big moment between Ibushi and Kenny. Finally seen each other in a long time on TV, and boom, they click and stuff like that, and then hey, Ibushi be his backup probably for, you know, All In and stuff like that, just in case anything fishy go down. So we'll see what goes on. Also, we've seen the Hurt Syndicate attack Jet Speed. Jet Speed did challenge them to All In for the tag team championships, so we'll see what happens with that. Hurt Syndicate been people say they kind of holding the tag team division hostage, but I feel like they don't really have a true contender to kind of go against them. And they can build this Jet Speed stuff up. It possibly could be one of those guys and stuff, but we probably see eventually they do win. I can't see Jet Speed beating Hurt Syndicate All In, but I think if Hurt Syndicate do win at All In, we'll definitely be seeing FTR pull up on them. FTR finally getting that championship. Right now, FTR doing a lot of stuff. They're doing a lot of different things. They're gonna be on Collision as well. We're here for them on there and stuff, so we'll see exactly what goes on. I wonder what's gonna happen with Adam Copeland. He might come back as Edge, because I think the rights for Edge name was up. They said WWE did not renew the rights for it, so he could come back with Edge if he had the rights to it. So I wonder if he's gonna be in Casino Gauntlet match. Because I think MJF's probably gonna win that one, but you never know, he could pop up in there unless he pop up at All In to confront FTR. I know Christian Cage right now still doing his thing with Nick Wayne, so we'll see how things kind of go. Because I don't know who Adam Copeland's partner would be to fight against FTR. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but we could possibly see maybe Edge and Christian teaming up one day to go against FTR, but that may be later down the line. But I don't know what's gonna go on. But we possibly see him. We did see a great match, of course, a 4-way match with the women. We seen it was Chris Statlander versus Will Nightingale versus Thunder Rosa versus Athena. I think that was a pretty good match too as well. And Chris Statlander got the victory. Now she got a little help from Marina and Willa Yuta. They came in the ring and interfered during Will Nightingale match. And Will Nightingale and Thunder Rosa and Chris Statlander and Athena's match. Like they interfered during the match and stuff, but Willie Uda, get beat up by Will Nightingale every week. I don't know why, but he get beat up every week by her every time. He keep trying to attack her every single time, but he getting folded every time. So that's always funny to see. But then we seen, of course, Marina kind of distract her a little bit too, and then Chris Statlander took advantage of that, hit her with the Midnight Fever, boom, like that. Got a pin, 1, 2, 3. They kind of looked at her smiling a little bit. They looked at Chris Statlander smiling. So maybe it's something in the works. I don't know. You never know what could happen. What if they help Chris Statlander win that Casino Gauntlet match? You never know what could go on. Athena could possibly win it too as well. Athena been champion for over 1,000 days, the Ring of Honor World Champion, so we never know what could happen. But I think Britt Baker, if she is available, and they want her to come back, she might be back at the Casino Gauntlet. They said she's still in the contract right now, so we might see her back at the Casino Gauntlet. Jamie Hayter could possibly see her back at the Casino Gauntlet too. I think you can have Jamie Hayter in there. Tekla probably in there too as well, unless you have Jamie Hayter go against Tekla, it's all in, but we'll see. But Jamie Hayter can come back too. I think she had an injury, so we'll see if she's available to come back in that match. Tekla as well. She's other people in that match. Just put everybody in there. I think a total of 8 people can be in there, right? 8 people be in that Casino Gauntlet match. Was it 6 or 7 or 8? I don't know how many people, but Queen Renata, put everybody in there. How many people we can put in there? Put some of the big top stars in there, and all in a big moment, pay-per-view. And I think it'd be very good and stuff. So we'll see how things kind of go with that. And in the main event, we see Hangman Page beat Beast Mortals. We're seeing a lot of Hangman Page go out there and showcase a lot of his own talent. What he's gonna bring in that match, that all-in match. He pulled out a Poison Rana. Haven't seen it in a while from Hangman Page. I know you do it, of course, but haven't seen it in a while from him. Went out there, handle business against Beast Mortals in the match, and then you see the last segment, of course, the Death Riders. The Death Riders going out there and beating up Hangman Page. The Ops going out there to help him. We're possibly gonna see an Ops match. I don't know if Pop gonna be back by then. I don't know what type of injury he had to his knee. I don't know if he tore something, what type of injury it's gonna be, but we possibly see the Ops versus some variation of the Death Riders like that. Whether it's Willa Yuga, not Cesaro, Claudio Castagnoli. Hi, Claudio Castagnoli. One of those guys like that teaming up with Pac, or maybe Beast Mortals might be the person that step in since he's been helping Death Riders lately since Pac, been gone like that. The bastard Pac and stuff like that. So we'll see exactly what goes on with him. But yeah, that's basically a lot of things that happen. Pretty good show overall. Collision gonna be interesting too, and we're gonna see what happens, what leads up to, of course, All In. Next week, Dynamite gonna be crazy. The 300th episode, we're gonna probably see Kenny Omega return. Possibly after that Kota Ibushi and Okada match, we're gonna see maybe what Kyle Fletcher and Adam Cole gonna have to do at All In. MJF, the Casino Gauntlet qualifier match as well, and some other things too. So be on the lookout for all that. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.